Hello, audience members. We are live.
We have
Wagering
members?
with the wives. Huh?
We have
Did I say
members?
they say members or audience?
You said audience and members.
Oh, yeah.
Have
Definitely
you
no
been selling
members.
memberships on the side?
God, that's a great idea. What a horrible membership. Yeah, it would be on the opposite end of the Costco membership, to say the least.
We have members that only one of our hosts knows about who's been pocketing the cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been betting it. Well, hey, season 2, episode 20, divisional round episode. And if you haven't noticed,
exciting.
Very exciting. We don't have the sweet and succulent voice of the mole kicking us off. For those of you on Spotify, she is with us, but her voice is not with us. Mole, can we get a little bit of a read to give our audience members the lack? Hey, Bird, can you, with the crunching for a little bit, can you just take 5 maybe?
Yeah, the crunching is actually louder than Mole's voice.
Yeah. Can we just?
They can't hear me over you.
Yeah.
Everyone,
So
Mole is here. Mole's here.
Mole, are you sick? Did you get throttled in the throat? Did you get what? Uma Thurman, Pulp Fiction?
She lost her voice from yelling at me too
Oh
much.
no!
I doubt that.
Rough week.
Wow. What was she yelling at you for?
Just barking orders
I don't know.
all week.
I don't know.
She probably lost it on a roller coaster at Disneyland.
All good guesses. All good guesses. I had a little sinus issue earlier in the week. Feeling good, and then last night my voice was gone.
Gone.
Just gone.
What'd you take for the sinus issue?
Sudafed.
Sudafed, potential sponsor.
Potential
Mucinex.
sponsor. Sudafed.
Mucinex, possible sponsor.
Whoa. If you're
Amoxicillin.
gonna ask for sponsorship, you have to pronounce the company's name correctly. It's
Mucinex.
Mucinex. You said Mucinex.
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 It's not a moose.
It's the Green Goblin.
Hey, is that our wiener dog in the background that I hear?
Between my chewing and the dog, like
Yeah, you got a hot mic.
Everyone is drowning me out.
You got a hot mic tonight. So anyway, so the mole will be sporadically adding value, which is fine. Thank God we still have another wife to carry the load, albeit
She's a little distracted
distracted, busy eating, feeding the dog.
You would know this, Spotify listeners, if you were watching us live on YouTube.
Yeah, the bird.
Bird, what's the craving of the night tonight?
I just tried some of those little miniature bags of popcorn. You know, when they mix the cheddar and the caramel.
Ooh.
Caramel
I usually-
overpowers the cheddar.
I usually
don't
just
like
scoop
it.
out the cheddar.
Yeah, that's very disappointing.
I don't think you mixed those two. That was a mistake.
Well, I think that salty sweet is great, but not sweet savory.
Yeah.
Because the cheese is savory.
It
right?
was very overpowering, the caramel. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, at least you didn't lose your voice over it.
One better
Speaking
news.
of popcorn, real quick, I just got to tell you a little side note. Have you ever heard of Amish popcorn?
No.
Apparently, it's kernelless,
What?
so you don't have a kernel. It's
No
just
husk?
no kernel. It's like, yeah,
So how does
it's
it
a little bit
pop?
smaller. I don't know, actually, now that I think about that.
Can we get a fact check somewhere on
Let me
Amish
give you guys
popcorn?
Let me give you a fun fact about me real quick.
Yeah.
Popcorn is my favorite snack.
Yes.
Really?
I can eat popcorn every day.
Wow.
But is it like movie theater popcorn? Like it needs to be drowned in that fake
I mean,
butter and
I do love movie theater butter, but I can just do a microwave popcorn, or I can do a cheddar, or I can do a white cheddar. Just popcorn's my favorite.
I like cheddar. Yeah. White cheddar.
Do you think popcorn would be a pretty low budget snack until you saw the mole's dental bills history?
Exactly.
Oh my God. I got a kernel stuck in my tooth one time and I had to go to the dentist.
And
Oh,
have
no.
them pull it
Yeah,
out.
I remember
Yeah.
paying that bill.
Wow.
The kernel removal bill. $850.
It was like one of
Wow.
those little pieces of like film things,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
It
are
was-
yeah.
It was $850, but it was expensive.
I don't remember what it was.
$850.
That's an
not.
inflation adjusted estimate.
Oh, okay. Nice. Orville Redenbacher's potential sponsor or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring him on.
Okay.
I mean, what
Okay.
better to watch
Water.
football with than popcorn? Orville.
Agreed. Hey, and just to be clear, popcorn is not a coconut shrimp reference for Merlin, right? It's actual popcorn.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Just checking. Like,
Hey, speaking
Yes.
of good things to watch popcorn with, Paramount Plus, you can now get a 3-month free subscription to Paramount Plus after betting $40 on FanDuel.
Are you kidding?
No, I just saw it when I logged in earlier.
wow.
I think FanDuel's going down. I don't know.
What's your feeling on FanDuel? You're a DraftKings girl.
My FanDuel account keeps getting hacked. I keep getting emails saying you're
I thought your
locked out because
DraftKings got hacked.
no, it was FanDuel. But I keep getting emails saying that someone's trying to log in. So I think those Halloween decorations, I
Yep.
think it's all tied.
Yeah. And for our listeners who don't remember, the bird got bamboozled, and it was the Spirit Halloween, quote unquote discount warehouse. And she was getting these like 15-foot Halloween decorations for pennies on the dollar. And I'm like, that seems too good to be true. And guess what? It was.
Yeah.
They
So you really-
stole.
You're pointing that eraser very well right into your camera.
You like that? Just
Yeah.
boom, right
Bam.
there. Yes.
And that
Did
just
you, like,
shows
almost-
that's a fresh eraser. It's almost like you
Yeah.
never make any mistakes.
Zero mistakes. It's a Ticonderoga #2 old school.
The only time
Yeah.
Dave makes mistakes, he hears about it from HR.
Or the
Yes.
bird.
Or the bird.
Yeah, I am HR.
Yeah, she is HR. Okay, so hey, real quick, let's do a quick I told you snow. Again, I don't know. He started the season off hot. He might be starting the playoffs hot. Merlin went 100% on his playoff pick, picking Green Bay money line, and they blew up.
Big plus.
Big plus the Dallas Cowboys. Brian, I was so happy for you and your Packers. I'm not even going to lie.
As was
Like,
I.
thrilled.
As was I.
Good for
and
Jordan
as-
Love.
As part of the Told You Snow segment, I think all of our listeners may have been anticipating a Marcus Johnson appearance this week, but that was only offered if the Cowboys won. So
Well, no,
we apologize,
actually,
but
it
no
was
Marcus
win or
this week.
lose. It was win or lose.
Win or lose. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess he
texted
just
him.
declined.
I reached out. I didn't get it. That was my fault. I didn't give him enough notice. But anyway, great
next
win.
Actually,
Maybe next week.
I actually watched the game with Marcus, a Cowboys fan,
Ooh.
and I was trying to console him, which, probably not a good idea, but saying, hey, at least now you're going to fire Mike McCarthy, and then you'll have a better chance of winning a Super Bowl in the future. But now they're keeping Mike McCarthy.
Right.
Breaking news.
Can I ask you a question? Was it hard for you to celebrate with him there? Because the Packers, the first half was unreal. Did you kind of contain
Yeah.
yourself a little bit? Yeah.
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 I was doing a shh to all the Packer fans around me.
Ooh.
Like, show a little sympathy here to my friend.
Yeah. Man,
Was it
what a
just you
win.
and him on the couch?
We were at Zips.
Mhm.
Oh, yes. Did you have
And
Potential
a co-
sponsor.
I made
Just
frequent bathroom trips because there was this cool Packer fan near the bathroom that I would high five every time.
So
Was
were
it
you
like
like,
Yell, go,
high
Pack,
five, like-
go.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I held in the celebrations and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta high five my Packer fan buddy.
Yeah, you chest bump some random at the bathroom.
would you even
Yeah.
pee or just kind of hang out for 40 seconds, then walk out? Or did you pee every time?
I beat every time.
Oh,
Were you
nice.
like, meet me here every touchdown? We have to celebrate.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were Packer fan BFFs.
Nice.
What was Marcus
He
doing?
was kind of starstruck as a
Owner.
becoming friends with an owner of the Packers.
Yeah, that's pretty
Mm.
incredible. So hey, listen, the three of us went 0 for 3. The Bird picked Cleveland money line. I picked Cleveland minus 2.5. Cleveland unfortunately shit the bed, so they lost. And then the Mole went with the Rams money line upsetting Detroit. That did not happen. It was a close game. Detroit won by a point, but yeah, that was Detroit's first playoff win in 30 years. So,
Wow.
and then Michigan, they won their first national championship, I think, since the 1952 or 1953. So, a lot of good juju going on right now.
I like Detroit this weekend too. I think Tampa Bay,
Yeah.
not that good.
So, a lot of the stuff I've been reading, they said their toughest game was going to be the Rams. Other than the Super Bowl, if they make it the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I actually like
But-
the Rams to make a deep run. They played a great game against Detroit. Detroit pulled it out. Detroit's going to be in the NFC Championship
You think so?
and lose to the Packers.
So, pretty interesting from the NFC. So, these are the potential kind of, people/teams that are going to be in the Super Bowl. The Lions, Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love in his first year, and the last pick in the NFL draft, which is Brock Purdy. Like, that's your stable of
That's crazy.
teams/players. On the other side, you got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Allen, this rookie sensation, CJ Stroud. But on the NFC side, you got, I don't want to say no-namers, but people that,
I'd like to see a CJ Stroud, Jordan Love Super Bowl.
that would be pretty cool.
The two young
Yeah.
first year hot hand guys just blowing everybody up. Nobody knows how to cover them yet.
Yeah. That would actually, that's a good one. So hey, 2 huge upsets. We already talked about the Packers beating the Cowboys. What happened to Philadelphia losing to Tampa Bay? And is that Jason Kelsey's last game, Bird?
No,
Yes, it
I don't
is.
think so.
Well,
I
he was
think
in
it
after the game. We were informed that he was retiring, but later on in the week, Pat McAfee informed us that he may not be retiring.
Well, he talked about it with his brother on their podcast, right, Bird?
Yeah, he did. He said he'll announce it when the time's right. But he got emotional, cried.
I don't think it is.
I think he's just done with the Eagles.
I wonder if he could go play 1 year with his brother, if they could figure that out.
I don't think they can afford him.
Are you kidding me? He would.
The Chiefs can afford him.
Yeah. Yes. The
Yeah,
Chiefs
but-
can afford him. But B, for 1 year to play with his brother.
I mean, Taylor Swift would pay his salary.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen her and Brittany just like hamming it up, those two?
Yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah.
over him. I'm kind of over just, and I think, I'm over it.
I think that
What do
I
you
don't
think-
think I don't think Brittany should be allowed to sit next to her. I think it should be Blake Lively.
Yeah, just because she has an ugly face. No.
Speaking of ugly face, did you see that?
Fuck.
Oh, easy. Whoa.
Hey, Chargers came out.
Yeah. What happened? Give us the what happened. Go ahead. Give us the play-by-play.
Just the kids. They know when to test me when I'm busy.
When you're doing
I
a
think I'm going to say yes because
multi-platinum award-winning podcast. Do I need to walk in there real quick and yell at him? Because I'll do that.
no.
Let's do it live on
Let's
air.
do it live. Yeah. And then have CPS potential sponsor.
Yeah.
CPS.
Yes.
No
Yes?
muting of
Yeah. Oh,
mics.
sure.
No mics. Okay, so hey, those were our picks. We're not going to be doing props for the playoffs unless we speak to them because they're not my tracker. And if they're not my tracker, I am not modifying my tracker.
God forbid we modify
Yeah.
our Excel spreadsheet.
Right. Yeah.
For our listeners.
But do you guys want to cover? Let's talk about our picks. Bird, what are you going with this week as far as your pick? And if you have a prop, you can
So
speak to it.
I did Baltimore money line.
Straight up.
Straight up. I'm going to go with the predictions.
Even though they're 9.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I know. But if the scheme is right or correct,
How much does that pay our one of our listeners? $100 to win.
Great question.
I don't know.
Or
It was minus
35?
450, I think.
Minus 450.
$450. So it would be
I would never choose
$450.
that. Just out of principle.
$450 to win 100.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll go with it. Don't
Okay.
shame my pick.
How much
No,
do you
but
want to win?
one thing I did want to tell you, and if you notice, Brian, I'm using the pointy side of the pencil now because I'm serious. Lamar Jackson has played in 4 playoff games. In his 4 playoff games, he's 0 for 4 with the over. So if anybody wants to play the under on the Baltimore game, which is at 43.5, there's a good chance you might hit the under.
I ain't playing the under in that game with CJ Stroud as hot as he is. I think Baltimore's going to have to score to win.
Yeah.
Just my personal opinion.
Hey, nope.
What is the over-under for that game?
43.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall.
Mole, do you want to real quick blurt out what your pick is?
Yeah, I'm going money line Lions.
Moneyline Detroit. I like that pick. I think we all like that pick.
I do.
I'll tell you what, though. I've been really happy for Baker Mayfield. I like Baker Mayfield. Okay, good chat. Brian, what's your pick? Well, I think we know your pick, but go ahead and tell us.
Well, you got to keep riding the hot hand. I've hit Green Bay the last couple of weeks in a row. I wanted to go Green Bay money line, but it's just too easy to take them with the plus 9.5.
It's too easy
to get a victory.
Too easy.
They ain't gonna get blown out.
Yeah. So.
And then I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs, TD.
Got it. Okay.
He also scores every week, like clockwork.
Okay, so we got Packers plus 9.5, which is crazy, Brian. That's a lot of points. I think that'll come down. Hey, and then I'm going with what am I going with? I'm doing Houston plus 10.
I like it.
Yeah, I think I don't think they're going to beat Baltimore, but I don't think they're going to lose by 10 either. So anyway, those are our picks. Mole, do you have any stuff you want to share on your screen and we could speak to it collectively as a happy team?
Yes, I've got a few stories that I liked this week.
Okay.
Let me share my screen.
Voice is coming through a lot more clear now with a little
got
rest.
Better.
It's very soft.
Very soft. Almost pillowy.
It's just like Mason's librarian. That's what she sounds like.
That's what I hear in the pillows. Soft, sweet whisper.
Little sweet nothings.
Yeah.
Brian, what are you doing anything to nurse her back to health, or is there anything special
I'm gonna send her to bed right after the show.
Send her to bed
with some Tylenol PM.
Nice. Just knock her ass out.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. So the Mole, for those of you on Spotify, the Ravens. Wow, this is a fun fact from Smucker's Uncrustables. The Ravens eat 30 to 60 Uncrustables a day as a team. That's 7,500 Uncrustables. That is a fun fact. I like that.
So
that is a lot.
Why do you suppose they're eating all those Uncrustables?
Those things are good.
Carbo loading?
I don't know.
It's the perfect. It's in my opinion one of the best mass-produced snacks you can get out there.
I agree.
Question is, do you go grape or strawberry?
Strawberry.
I usually do strawberry. I used to be solely grape, but I switched over to strawberry about a year ago.
How's your life been since you switched to strawberry?
Oh, much better.
Good. I'm happy to
Do we invite Uncrustables as a potential sponsor?
Yes.
All
I
right.
think this
please.
is a very common snack for the NFL. Remember when
So-
Zach Wilson was eating them on Hard Knocks?
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Clay Matthews and like a couple Steelers players were eating chunky soup all the time? Reggie White
Yeah.
maybe was
Now
part
it's
of
the
that.
Kelseys.
Well, yeah, I think that started the whole soup commercials with the moms,
Mm.
the chunky mom commercials.
How much
Cool. This was a-
chunky soup is consumed by a team in a year? That's what I'd like to know.
Can we look that
So-
up, Mole? Not right now, but add that to your Rolodex. We
Okay.
want a chunky soup gallons consumed number, please. Thank you.
So
Joking.
Mason
Don't
won't
write
eat
that
the
down.
Crustables if they get warm in his lunchbox.
What?
We got one kid that'll eat it, one kid will not touch them. So
I mean, I don't want it cold.
yeah, he needs a cold Crustable.
See, yeah, I don't like the cold bread. I don't agree with that.
And I don't like the cold peanut butter. I
Hmm.
want a melted peanut butter.
We're gonna have to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, but so the director of sports nutrition
Yeah.
said she is just shocked how many players eat one or more a day and they're not sick of peanut butter and jelly yet. So I love peanut butter and jelly, but Brian doesn't.
Oh yeah, I'm scarred for life because I had peanut butter and jelly in my lunch that I brought to school for like 12 years in a row.
Yeah.
It got to the point where my mom had to send Arby's sandwiches with me.
There you go. Yeah.
Back when they were 5 for $5, baby.
I'm in the same boat with
Now
pork chops.
now it's like 2 for $5 occasionally.
Wow, that's too bad that Kathy did that to you with
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
peanut butter and jelly.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry to hear
I've
that.
kind of-
Brian.
I've kind of started to enjoy the Uncrustables again.
Do you? Do you blame Kathy? Should we talk about this? Should we have her join the show? Maybe.
Yeah,
and
is this some trauma?
Yeah. Do we need to get the couch out?
No, I mean maybe if I wasn't starting to eat half of Reagan's Uncrustables, then we
Okay.
can talk about it. But
So we're on the path
Yep.
of
I'm on
forgiveness,
I'm on the
rebuilding.
mend.
Recovery.
recovery.
My mental health is rebuilding.
So happy to hear that. Hey, Mole, what's that mental health if you're struggling with any mental? What's that phone number again? Oh no, that was for
That's the
that was
betting.
that was for betting. Sorry, wrong number. All right, Mole, what do you got here? We're sharing another thing on the screen here. Looks like we've got Super Bowl 58. So here's the national anthem. So we got Reba and Post Malone are singing "America the Beautiful." Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
Okay.
good
You think
I
so?
love him.
because
love him.
I love Post Malone, and he just did a song with Morgan Wallen and Hardy, country singers,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it was good. So
Really?
Post Malone, I think, is gonna do a country album.
Wow. That would be
Hmm.
cool.
So
I would listen.
I'm excited to see their performance.
Hardy's barely country.
Yeah, I know.
It's more like a hip to the hop country
Oh.
twang.
Okay. Hey, Mole, you're 2 for 2. This is good stuff.
Post
Here's my-
Malone actually has, sorry, Mole, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes' signature tattooed on his arm.
Oh,
Really?
really?
He actually lost a beer pong tournament backstage at one of their concerts, and that was the bet, and he did it.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is too cool. He seems like a good guy.
He's
I mean,
great.
that's two good signatures to have on you. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy is inked on his face.
Yep.
It's not like he's really being discretionary on what he puts on his body.
Yeah.
Question, Brian. You got a face tattoo. What kind of face tattoo would it be?
Dude, friendship moment right there. I was
Yeah.
literally going to ask everybody if you had to get a tattoo on your face, what would you get?
Oh wow. Let's start with you. What do you think?
Well, I was thinking about the
Oh.
question, so I was hoping to get everyone else's answers while I thought about mine.
Well, okay. Let's go to our resident tattoo owner ×2, the bird. You're a veteran, a tattoo veteran. The three of us are virgin tattoo skin canvas people. What kind of face tattoo would you get, Bird?
Mm. Probably like an eagle talon.
Wow. Like grabbing your eyeball?
Maybe like
That
coming
sounds like something on
down.
Mike Tyson's face.
Like coming down and grabbing a fish out of water.
Okay.
That's Mike Tyson's face tattoo. I'm pretty sure.
No, he's got like a tribal, some tribe tattoo on his face. So you
But
go
if I had
eagle.
to choose another, I actually have been
shit.
looking into this.
Backup one?
He's
Fuck.
thought about it.
Yeah.
The hell?
It's called scalp pigmentation. So it wouldn't be technically my face, but I've got this little bald spot right here, and I've thought about tattooing it so it looks like hair.
Ooh.
So they don't see scalp. They see
Brilliant.
dark.
Yes.
What if I did that to my whole head? With my
Men
lack
do
of-
do it.
That would be funny.
You should
Anyway.
do with red with
Just
red
draw
hair.
on
though.
hair.
Yeah. God.
You should make
All
yourself
right.
a redhead.
Mole, in 2 words or less, just to save your voice. What, or 7 words, whatever you need. Whatever. You just take your time.
Okay, so
What-
I'd go like kind of around my eye area here.
Okay.
Some really dainty little stars.
What the fuck?
Like Rainbow
Why?
Bright.
Like
Why?
almost what you would do if you got your face painted, but permanently.
Oh
Yeah.
my-
Oh, so it'd be
That's-
like something
Rainbow
that she's
Bright.
seen done at Disneyland.
Probably.
Little kids above her eye.
Got it. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. Merlin, how about you?
Tasteful.
Well, I'm gonna go with the phrase "All you need is love."
What? That whole phrase on your face?
Yes,
Like on your forehead? Where?
I think like right on my beard line. All you
And it
need
would
is
say,
love.
all you need is love across
Just
your
one-
face?
One side. Yes.
You wouldn't do like your Aaron Rodgers signature?
Nope. Love's better than Rogers.
Wow.
What size font? Big font? Times New Roman?
Which, by the
Arial?
way, I have the same feeling I had back in 2011 when the Packers won it all because nobody could stop Aaron. Got that same feeling with Jordan this year.
So your pee-pee tail is talking to you. This is from your pee-pee
Unstoppable.
tail. Yeah. Wow. All
Maybe
you need is love.
unstoppable love.
So you would get a all you need is love instead of, all I need is love from Reagan, my daughter that I adore. You would get a Jordan Love reference.
Well, when
instead.
she asked what it meant, I'd say obviously, all I need is love from you, baby.
Oh yeah, nice. Even though you'd be lying to her. So I think
Tattoo
what
has
I
a
would
lot of meanings.
Well, she will listen to this someday too.
sure. I think I would turn my eyebrows into caterpillars. Like those fuzzy caterpillars, with the legs and the thing.
Would you connect them?
So that I just thought of, maybe I connect the two, but I dip down a little bit to my nose and then I bring it back around and I do a giant M on my face.
Or the very hungry caterpillar. He could be eaten through a leaf.
I could do that. I could put a half-eaten leaf above my nose. And then these are all great
Wait.
ideas.
It's like you put a lot of thought into that.
I thought about it. That's why I went last. I want to put some thought into it. But I think the winner for me is the dangly star on the side of the whole face.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that.
Let's go Disney.
Let's go Disney. Or she's jealous of the bird because the bird's got some stars. So she
I
wanted to kind
know.
of build
We need
this
to ma-
universe together, this
We need
galaxy.
to match.
Yeah. So,
No.
Mole, great stuff. Do you have anything else you want to share? Is that it? That's okay if you don't.
Mailbag? We got anything in the mailbag?
Pop this last screen on.
Okay.
Do you guys know who this player is?
Boom. Who this player
What?
is?
Yeah.
Looks like a chief.
He's a running back for the Chiefs.
Oh,
Yeah,
Edwards Alaire.
hold on a second. Hold on. This is one of my favorite parts of doing this show. What's his name? Go ahead and pronounce it, Mole, without your voice.
Clyde Edwards Helaire.
Hey, there you go. Nice job.
Yeah,
You were 1 for 47. Great job.
that was it. I think I've heard the name before.
Yeah. All right. So we got a
He-
picture. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He's going to school to become a nurse.
Is he really?
Like, yeah, he's taking like classes
Oh.
Bless
Is
his
his
heart.
contract
for
up
when his
soon?
for when his football career is over.
Well, it seems like it's kind of close to over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's why he knows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Michael
put your-
Moore is checking on the mole. What happened to the mole?
Oh, we
Good.
have
We
great
got
job,
a
Brian.
live listener, Michael
comment.
Moore. First live listener in over a month.
Well, we have 2 viewers right now, guys.
Whoa.
2 viewers. This is more. We haven't had viewers in 7 weeks, I think. Michael Moore, thank you for that. The mole has lost her voice due to a sinus infection, and she's on the mend. Don't you
And-
worry. She
And
will
over
fight
yelling
back
at her husband.
and yelling too much at Brian. So, thank you for the note. That's fantastic.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
Oh, he's
Mole,
always been viewing.
always been viewing. Okay.
Apparently, you're just too lazy to comment every episode,
Yeah.
Michael.
Hey,
Need
Mole,
more
before
engaged listeners, dude. Come on.
we need to buy
How about
some
you
bots that
Send us
just
some
engage.
pics. Send us your lock for this week, Mike.
Yeah, what's your lock for the week? We'll get back to that. Mole, before we let you rest that tender voice of yours, can we get into the Mole's mailbag?
Yeah, let me fire it up. wageringwiththewives@gmail.com.
Gmail.com. That's a good one. This is the suspense that people tune in for.
I'm actually more suspenseful right now, waiting for Mike's pick. I think I'm going to throw it into a parlay, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. I was thinking of doing a 2-legger with Tampa Bay money line and
Don't do it. Tampa Bay's not going to win.
No, okay.
Bad
But it was like
news.
it was like
No
plus
one
14.
wrote.
Gosh, dang it. Wow.
Nobody wrote.
I might do
That's
a
okay.
Houston Green Bay money line parlay. That would be a big plus.
Houston, Green Bay. I'll write that down. Gosh. Okay. So no one. Okay. That's okay. Not a problem. Not a problem.
It's gonna
We're
be
okay.
Well, I
We'll
hit
get
a,
through this.
I hit a 50 to 1er last weekend.
Did
I don't
you?
know if I want to tell you guys about it because you'll be mad I didn't share it.
Yeah. So let's not talk about it on our betting show because we don't want to
Okay.
be mad at you.
All right.
Michael
What was it?
Snizlock.
Go ahead. I hit a 4-legger too. So you share yours. I'll share mine.
Did Tyreek Hill, Camille Shakur,
What?
and
the
Datavius Wicks anytime touchdown, 3-leg.
Where did you get your
$20
source to come up with that? You did not come up with that on your own.
Absolutely did.
Liar. Pants on fire.
Well, I knew Wicks was going to score. I wasn't sure Shakur was going to score, so I got lucky on that one, and I was pretty sure Tyreek Hill was going to score. So
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Let's see here. I hit a 4-legger, and I did Texans plus 7.5, Chiefs money line, Bills money line, and then Buccaneers plus 7.5. So
nice.
I got screwed this week on 1, 2, 3 bets on the Buffalo Bills under because I was banking that they were going to be playing in 60-mile-an-hour wind, but then they moved the game from Sunday to Monday. So that movement of the game really fucked me. Not going to lie. But I ended up winning $40 for the weekend, so I'm up.
Hey, we got Michael Moore's picks in.
Oh! What are they? Go ahead.
Lock
and tell
for
us.
the week: Detroit with the points. I guess that means Detroit to cover.
Yep.
And then upset Buffalo takes it, but I think Buffalo's a favorite.
Yeah, Buffalo's favored by
It's a little-
2.5.
Little confusing.
Yep, that's okay.
I forgot Buffalo's still in it.
They sure are. Yeah, Buffalo's
God,
minus
I
2.5.
like. Okay.
All right, so the lock of the week is Detroit with the points, which I think was minus 4.5. No, 6.5. Holy shit! Wow, they're thinking that Lions are going to win by 6.5. Okay. Yeah, you guys need to start dropping some of these.
Do you think
strategies.
Eminem's going to be there?
He was there last week? I'm
he
sure
was
he could
there
be there
last
again.
week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
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 He
Marshall
got the whole
Mathers.
crowd singing.
Lose yourself in the music.
Yeah, well, don't. Yeah, because then we got to pay copyright. So
Yeah,
start
don't
singing
sing that. We
too
can't
much.
afford that.
Hey, did you guys see that Todd Bowles video? Unfortunately, it set back female reporters probably
Oh.
15 years.
Oh my god, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
So for those
Some-
of you who haven't seen it,
Yes.
look it up. And Todd Bowles was such a gentleman for the most, he was really respectful. I wish
He
Bill
did look-
Belichick
he
got
did
his
look-
that quick.
I love the look on his face though.
Oh yeah. So just to tee it up, everyone, check it out. Female reporter, bless her heart. She kind of gets going with this long-winded question and basically asking Todd Bowles or telling Todd Bowles how cold it's going to be in Detroit, the bad weather,
13 degrees, she says.
13 degrees. How are you guys going to prepare for this weather? And Todd Bowles is basically like, they have a dome, right? They're in a stadium. And obviously she says nothing. And then he goes on to say, well, we're basically walking 20 seconds from the bus to the stadium. It's not a big deal. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. He's like, oh, we're not really doing anything there.
Yeah.
It's indoors.
Oh man. God.
What a
And like,
dumb.
so when you look up the video, read a lot of the comments, they're actually really funny. And but the thing is, Ford Field's been around for 20 years. Like, how do you not know
Is this the type of reporter that gets a job in Tampa Bay? Who doesn't know that Detroit plays in a dome?
Yeah, I guess he was still in Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Maybe I should go to Tampa Bay and apply to be a sports reporter. Or just show up at a press conference, start asking questions.
You would
start
kill
my own media outlet
kill it.
on the AM airways.
On the AM air with a hand crank radio.
Yes.
Hand crank radio. Hey, Bill Belichick.
Very entrepreneurial.
You heard it here first on Wagering with the Wives. The conspiracy that Bill Belichick has a home in Georgia. Nick Saban has a home in Georgia. Bill just interviewed with the Falcons. Mark my words, future head coach, Nick Saban, defensive coordinator. Boom, take it to the bank. That's
Are we going to
another-
talk
yeah,
about
and now-
the Patriots' new coach?
Yeah. Gerard Mayo, right? Former player.
Mhm.
I hate him already.
No, don't.
I hate
say-
mayo. I hate mayo.
She doesn't
Oh.
like mayo
The
or sour cream.
They should have hired. They should have
Wow.
hired.
None of
Mustard.
those.
They should have hired Colonel Mustard from the kitchen.
I hate mustard too.
see what you did there.
Very dry sandwich.
Before we get finish the show, I totally forgot my favorite segment that we added this season.
Oh yeah.
Wives, what is it? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Wives, what is
I thought it was what
a-
does it mean?
what does it changes every week, but it's the same concept. Okay.
Okay.
What is a squib kick? And we'll let the bird go first since she has a voice.
Can you use it in a sentence?
God damn it. Okay, and you know what, Brian? I'm going to use it in a sentence because the last 2 episodes you've used it in a sentence explaining what it is in a sentence.
No, I'll use squid kick in a sentence.
Squib.
No,
got it.
It's squib, not
Yeah,
squid.
He can't even pronounce it.
I always thought it was a squid kick.
No, it's not a squid kick. It's a squib with a B, as in Brian.
Let
Well,
Oracle do
Brian
it.
doesn't know what it means either. Then,
Yeah. Oh God.
or we can do what a squid kick means next.
Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, so use it in a sentence. Hey kicker. I'm a coach. I got my coach hat on. Hey kicker. Instead of a full-on kickoff, we're gonna have you do a squib kick.
Okay. I've got it.
Oh, here we go.
It's where the football, instead of arching into the air, it actually squibs the field.
Okay. Can you elaborate on squibbing the field?
Can I
Yeah,
do the
like
kick?
just instead of swiftly going over the field, it just squibs, like rolly.
Bounces down.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like he squibbed.
He squibbed it. Okay. That's actually a great answer. And it's pretty accurate, actually. So I'll give you that. The squib kick is used, let's say it's like almost the end of a half, or they're using it. They don't want to have a return. They just kind of squib it, 10 to 20 yards, which usually ends up with one of those first front guys that are usually like linebackers or something. So a little bit slower. But it's not quite an onside kick, right? So you don't have your hands team out there. But yeah, that's a squib kick. So great job.
It's like
On the heels of
bunting.
that,
It's bunting
job,
for
Bird.
football.
Yeah, it's a football version of bunting. I like that.
Yeah.
Great analogy.
Good.
Merlin, what is a squid kick? Can you explain what a squid kick is in your
It's
definition?
similar to a squib kick, but better.
Wow, thank you for adding that
Higher
much value.
higher
That's-
probability of success.
Okay, great.
Hmm.
Thanks for bringing it home.
Yeah, anytime.
Like a squib kick, but better. Okay.
The ball like operates like a squid,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of
Yeah.
squids out of the player's hands.
Got it. Okay. Bird, is there anything you'd like to bring in, kind of bring it home? Do you want to bring it home or anything in closing? You got any good stuff?
No, I'm just excited for the Super Bowl snacks coming up. And yeah, I've really been thinking about appetizers.
What's the snacks and appetizers you're most excited for the Super Bowl?
Queso. It's
Mm.
always my go-to. I love it. It's got to have a little
Okay.
salsa in there, and it's got to be a good
Okay.
chip, a healthy chip.
Do you think you can make like a cheese curd queso, like melt the cheese curds?
I don't like cheese curds. I know you
feel like
guys
that-
do.
I feel like
I
that'd be
don't like
really
the
good.
squeak. The squeak in your teeth.
know, but
I know, but if they're
can't do that.
melted,
If you melted you just still have the taste, but you wouldn't have the squeak.
But isn't that like Fundito?
possibly.
Yeah. I
Michael
think
Moore is
that's-
excited for wings.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, I like wings too.
love wings. Are
Where
you
do you
guys
want your
drum?
wings from, Michael Moore?
Are you guys drum people or the wing people?
Wing.
You like the wing, so do I.
I like the wing and the drum, but I usually end up eating the drums because the mole wants to eat all the
don't eat
wings.
the drums.
She won't eat the drums.
Danielle?
She's anti-drum.
Yeah.
I like them all.
Oh, Michael Moore calls them flats. He likes the flats.
What
I
is
like
the
that.
flat?
I'm gonna call him flat.
He goes, I'm a flat man. I thought he was an ass man.
Oh,
but
so that's
okay.
that's not a drum. The wing is the flat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a new term. So maybe we'll add that to next season and see if the wives remember. What does it mean? A flat wing.
Have you
Alright,
seen the ones at Hooters where it's like the actual full-on wing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't get behind that.
Hooters potential sponsor?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If we wanted
Fun
declining-
do you guys know what the term is for Hooters and Tilted Kilt and like Twin Peaks? Do you know what in kind of the hospitality industry what those restaurants are called?
Yes, I do.
Entertainment restaurants.
No.
Only because I hear you
Brian,
say
do you
it.
know?
No.
So that class of trade, right? They are called restaurants.
That's right.
And like no joke,
like
like they actually, in our industry when we're referring to them, oh, we're going to get programming in all the restaurants. Like it's like we legitimately speak to them like that. So
I actually think we would be the perfect show for those restaurants to sponsor, since we
Yeah.
glorify women on our show and they kind of
do.
degrade women. So it would
Well,
help
I
their
don't-
branding.
I don't know if we degrade.
No, the restaurants degrade. We glorify.
No.
So it would help.
Let's not. No,
improve
let's
their-
not. We
their
don't. We
branding.
don't need to make those statements. don't
Didn't
need
we
to do
take
that.
our kid there?
Yeah, I
Uh,
would take Reagan to Hooters. I'm like, this is where you're going to end up if you don't go to college, babe.
Yeah. I think
Right.
Mason went there once.
This
Twin
is how we
Peaks has
glorify
pretty good
women
food.
on
Twin
Wagering with
Peaks.
the Wives.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
oh boy. All right. Well, hey, Bird, why don't you bring us home on this one?
yeah, I mean,
Take us home, bird.
Bring it home, Bird. Land the plane, baby.
all right, everyone stay warm out there. We're going to call it a night.
All right, divisional round playoffs. Hey, guess what? After this episode, we got 3 more episodes, and then we're off for 30.
And then you're
weeks.
done with us.
And then you guys are done with us. You don't need to listen again. Michael
I think
Moore is
2 I think 2
literally
more after this.
no, because we do a Super Bowl recap.
Oh, Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of
Sorry, Brian.
That was kind of over ambitious.
God. Okay, Michael Moore says, let's hear it, Bird. But
We already
She
heard
gave
it.
it
I
all
think.
she had.
she gave it all she had. Yeah,
That's
she's
it. I
done.
just want everyone to stay warm and enjoy
Okay.
their weekend.
Eat some flats. Eat some flats.
Eat
Are you
some
gonna keep
flat.
the Oracle warm tonight?
No.
Yeah,
No. Oh, sorry.
probably. I'm on my own
Sorry,
again.
Oracle.
Yeah, that's okay. Thanks for trying. I appreciate it. Okay, we are ending stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You guys are the best.